Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Backtrack Blues Band.
Check.
Thank you.
I'm checking on my baby. If I'm the one she put down, I'm checking on my baby. If I'm the one she put down, so many nights and days I have been out of town. You know I wouldn't call home, I would not even write. I wouldn't call home, I would not even write. Then I called Bill Plane, I flew to town that same night. Oh yeah. I would not even write. He wouldn't call home, I would not even write. Then I called Bill Plane, I flew to town late last night. I'm checking on my baby. If I'm the one she put down, I'm checking on my baby. If I'm the one she put down. So many nights and days I ain't been out of town. I was gone way too long, the Backtrack Blues Band, all the way from St. Petersburg here to spend some time with y'all at the beautiful funky Biscuit. Yes, indeed. Yeah, it's a little song we wrote. Most of our songs tonight are songs we've written over 4 decades of playing the blues. This one's called The Rich Man Blues. Freezing, a river's turned to ice. The rich man's gotta have it, 'cause he can pay the price. Let me tell you, people, it's just as real as it can be. When one man takes it all, ain't nothing left for you and me. But when it's cold and freezing, that river's turned to ice. The rich man's gotta have it, y'all, 'cause he can pay the price. So let me tell you, people, it's just as real as it can be. When one man takes it all, ain't nothing left for you and me. I know that's right. Left for you and me. Come on, Kid Roll, y'all. got to have it as much as he can buy it. When the leaves are falling and frost is in the air, a rich man's gonna keep it and he's not gonna share. Let me tally up the heart. It's just as real as it can be. We want my tanks and all, ain't nothing left for you and me. We want my tanks and all, ain't nothing left for you and me. The Rich Man Blues sort of describes the state of our United States government at this particular moment, I think. The Rich Man Blues. Yes, indeed. All right. Hey, Jeff, can I get just a touch more a monitor up here, please, my friend? Oh, it's good to see everyone here at the Funky Biscuit. You know, you're seated in the preeminent blues music venue in South Florida. Did you know that? Of course you did. Of course you did. It is really an honor for us to be here. So many of our friends play here. We're on the Gulf Coast Records label, and a lot of the artists, Mike Zito, et cetera, play this club. So it's a privilege to be here at the Funky Biscuit. Hey, kid, let's do some Texas blues now.
Let's do it.
You think we could do that?
Love to do it. Absolutely. Absolutely.
A little T-Bone Walker.
A natural ball. Your hair down, warm and well. Let's have a natural ball. You won't let your head down. We can't have no fun at all. You can't take it with you, baby. That's one thing for sure. With you, baby, that's one thing for sure. Ain't nothing in this world a T-bone shuffle won't cure. All right. Take it with you, baby, that's one thing for sure. You can't take take it with you, baby. That's one thing for sure. Ain't nothing in this world a T-bone shuffle won't cure, Lord will.
Thank you so very much, T-Bone Walker.
All right, we're going to do a little number for you. This is a song popularized by the great Little Walter Jacobs. It's called Nobody But You.
Nobody but you, baby. Nobody but you, baby. Nobody but you, baby. Make my life complete. Started them all rolling, rolling like a tumbleweed. I never stop rolling till you back to my heart. You know I want to be here. Nobody but you, baby. Nobody but you, baby. Nobody but you, baby. But sugar country sure is sweet. apart. Put the salt in the bread and make my life worth living. I've eaten every word I said. Nobody but you, baby. Nobody but you, baby. Nobody but you, baby. I've sensed my very soul.
Little Walter for you. All right, worth every minute of it. Yeah, get your phone out, text your neighbor, say, hey, there's a big blues show going on at the Biscuit tonight. We got room for a few more. Yes, indeed. It's good to be over here with all you beautiful people. Thank you for having us. Here's a little song we wrote. This is off our 6th album, I believe. It is called Your Baby Has Left. It's about your problems, not ours. Your baby has left. I heard that crying so late at night. I heard that crying, giving such a fright. A sad, sad song all night long till the morning light. Your baby have left you all alone. Your baby have left you, I don't know where she's gone. A lonely man doing the best that you can in your empty home. Oh yeah. Your baby acted like a fool. You hurt your baby, your ways were cruel. She's your treasure, in your pleasure, a precious jewel. Your baby have left you all alone. Your baby have left you, I don't know where she's gone. A lonely man doing the best that you can in your empty home. Oh yeah, you're gonna treat her right with all your might, that's a natural fact. boogie rock and roll thing. Maybe. Anyway, everyone having a good time tonight here at the Funky Biscuit, y'all? Yeah, we're the Backtrack Blues Band, and we love it here. So you guys tell your friends and neighbors if we come back. You got to come out here, the Backtrack Blues Band. They play the real blues, you know? You know what I'm talking about? And a lot of guys out there playing rock and roll, calling it the blues. But we try not to do that. We play the blues. We're going to do a slow number for you. This is one we wrote many years ago, and it pays tribute to the beautiful, magnificent place we call home. That would be right here in Florida. That's right, East Coast, West Coast, North or South. Florida's got everybody else beat. I know that. Yes, indeed. It's called I Make My Home in Florida. Florida, way down south of Boca Bay. I make my home in Florida, way down south of Boca Bay. Keeps me a little cabin on that Gulf of Mexico. It's just a little cabin on that Gulf of Mexico. Right here in Florida, y'all. That's where I make my home.
Sonny Charles on the harmonica, ladies and gentlemen.
party on. That's where you're at, right? All right, everybody got something to eat out there? We got some great food here at the Biscuit. How about plenty of cocktails and beer and wine, all that good stuff?
Water.
The more you drink, the more they pay us. You see, it's a percentage deal. So drink heavy and often.
Okay, I will.
And we'll send you a rebate check in the mail. We guarantee it. All right, we're going to turn it back over to Kid Royal here. But before I do that, let me take just a brief moment, if I might, to introduce the members of the Backtrack Blues Band. 45 years in show business. And, well, you know, I mean, if we didn't love it, we'd be depressed. I mean, let's face it, after that. But anyway, we love it, so we do it. Over here, one of the guys that helped me get this thing started on the rhythm guitar, all the way from Falls Church, Virginia, but we met in Chapel Hill, North Carolina, where we matriculated at UNC and played and partied and did illegal things back then. But anyway, nevertheless, that's where it all started. On rhythm guitar, give it up for little Johnny Walter, y'all. Little Johnny, my North Carolina combatant in armor. Jeez. On bass guitar. Yeah, bass guitar, all the way from the Big Apple, y'all. New York City. Yeah, New York City by way of Austin, Texas, by way of St. Petersburg. Now, give it up on bass guitar for Steve Vitale, y'all. Yeah, New York reigns. Yet on the drums back there, he's the original Floridian in the band, the only one to be candid, because he was born and raised right there in Tampa, Florida. On the drums, give it up for Joe Bencomo, y'all. Joe Bencomo. And last but certainly not least, on vocals and lead guitar, the phenomenally talented, ever so gifted, the shy boy from London, y'all, all the way from London. Did you pick it up in the accent? London? You didn't? Well, that's because it was London, Ontario, Canada. Our good friends in Canada, and no, they're not going to become another state. I'm sorry to tell you. But anyway, all the way from Canada. Give it up, won't you? Lead guitar, vocals, Kid Royal, y'all. And we are the Backtrack Blues Band, and right now we're going to do a Jimmy Reed remake. Come on, kid, the one that you like to do so much. Natural Born Lover.
Baby wants a mansion and a diamond ring, big my car and anything, but I'm a natural born lover. I'm a natural born lover, well, yes. When I tell me, baby, which one of us would you rather? All those luxuries that don't mean a thing when you can get yourself a real good thing, Lord, 'cause I'm a natural born lover. I'm a natural born lover, well, yes. When I tell me, baby, which one of us would you rather? it don't mean a thing. Well, you can get yourself a real good thing, Lord, 'cause I'm my natural born lover. I'm a natural born lover, well, yes. When they tell me, baby, which one of us would you rather? I'm a natural born lover, well, yes. I'm a natural born lover, well, no. Said I'm a real good lover, yes. I'm a natural born lover, well, no. When I tell me, baby, which one of us would you rather? Natural born lover, y'all. Thank you.
That was kind of tricky. Tried to fool us on that, but we're too slick.
All right, all right, all right. Where's the Mac out there? Somewhere. I know he's somewhere. Anyway, we do have some Backtrack CDs, T-shirts, things like that for sale this evening. If anyone wishes to purchase some of this music, bring it home with you. If you still got a CD player, I hope somebody does. Lord. Yeah, it's a song we wrote off of our last studio album, and it won us a national songwriting contest up in Detroit, Michigan, which we never figured out how anyone in Detroit, Michigan knew about the Backtrack Blues Band. But then again, we don't know how people in Boca Raton know about the Backtrack Blues Band. See, I mean, it's tough out there.
We're pretty popular in Norway.
Yeah, we're big in Norway, and that's about it. Yeah, we played in the Arctic Circle, y'all. How many blues bands could say they played in the Arctic Circle? Yeah, Norway. Yeah, Svalbard, they call it. Unfortunately, we're back here in warm Florida. Boy, everything was icebergs up there. But anyway, there's a song we wrote. It's called My Best Friend Grave.
It's been a mighty long time
joy, joy, joy. Everybody shouting joy, joy, joy. Everybody singing joy, joy, joy. Everybody singing around my best friend's grave. Yeah.
I didn't hear you singing along to that. The lyrics are very simple. The one word, joy. Everybody still with us out there? Having a good time? How about the Funky Biscuit bringing blues to Boca Raton? How about it? You know, during COVID or something like that, they closed down for a little while. The state of Florida went into a desperate state of mourning. Yes, despair filled the land, but then the Biscuit resurrected, and all was good. I'm working on my stump speech just in case, you know. Here the governorship is open, coming up, and I figure we need a good blues band in Tallahassee.
Well, that rules you out.
That and about 20 million voters. All right, we're going to do a song. This one we wrote back in the 1980s, if you can believe that. This was on our our second album, many years ago.
Holy cow.
We still play it. It's called Killin Time.
Sleep till the morning, awake at night, listen to the traffic and watching the light. I don't know much about the city scene. I take education, a magazine. I read about corruption, I read about crime. A darker side of life been filling your mind. A killing time, a killing time, killing time, a killing time. I don't place to go, I don't want to find. Shooting the breeze and killing time. It ain't no way. I know it's gonna happen day to day. I don't know which way your cards will fall. Just sit back and don't play it all. One of these days, are you gonna find a little more life and just wasting time? You gotta hurry up, get up and go. You got to make your life worth living for. A killing time, a killing time, killing time, a killing time. I don't place to go, I don't want to find. Shooting the breeze and killing time.
time with you. Thank you.
I tell you what, I don't know. I'm having fun. Don't take much for that. I know. I tell you what, this is great. Gets me out of the house.
Well, John, it might be good for you, but we have to spend the weekend with you, which is not all that easy. If you know what I mean.
But my wife doesn't. It's all about her, man.
You better be.
Anyway, she has a real job.
All right, we're going to do one. It's a confessional, in my judgment, but it's not anything I'm confessing to. It's a confession on the part of Brother Kid Royal. He's confessing his blues tonight. That's right. So anyway, he wrote a song. It's called She Might Get Mad. Now, he never really told us what inspired it, but he's married to a very lovely woman, somewhat strong-willed perhaps, and won't put up with too much. Now, again, he never confessed that was what the song was about, but in my experience, she had something to do with it. And I said, Kid, why don't you just change the lyrics slightly and say she did get mad so we can all get this over with and be done with it. But no, he had to keep it somewhat equivocal. She might. She might get mad. And so you'll have to figure out what it's about because that's as close as I can get.
She's sweet as she could be. I've got a woman, she's sweet as she could be. Knows how to love me, yes indeed. I like my whiskey, beer, and wine and gin. I like my whiskey, my beer, and wine and gin. I wake up, I'm gonna start all over again. But they said don't do that.
She might get mad.
But they said don't do that.
She might get mad.
They said don't do that.
She might get mad.
They said don't do that.
She might get mad.
Finest woman that I ever had. Woman, she's mean as she could be. Now I've got a woman, she's mean as she could be. I got drunk and now she don't care about me. But they said don't do that.
She might get
But
mad.
they said don't do that.
She might get mad.
They said don't do that.
She might get mad.
They said don't do that.
She might get mad.
Meanest woman that I ever had. Don't do that.
She might get mad.
They said don't do that.
She might get mad.
They said don't do that.
She might get mad.
They said don't do that.
She might get mad.
Meanest woman that I ever had. But they said don't do that.
She might get mad.
They said don't do that.
She might get mad.
They said don't do that.
She might get mad.
They said don't do that.
She might get mad.
Meanest woman that I ever had.
Don't do that. She might get mad. Don't do that. She might get mad. Don't do that. She might get mad. Kid Roy, and she did get mad.
You're exactly right.
Reminds me a lot of Karen Carpenter.
Yes, that's the whole thing is right there.
Oh, Lord, we've lost our mind.
All right, we're going to take you back down into the blues alley on a little trip with the great Sonny Boy Williamson. Sonny Boy was a great singer and harmonica player and songwriter, although some of his tunes were rather confusing, or dare I say, unfathomable.
No, you can't say. You didn't say that. You mispronounced.
For example, this one. He called it Your Funeral and My Trial. Now, you know, I don't know, it doesn't sound too good for you, but then I'm probably in prison. So, I don't know. Anyway, Your Funeral and My Trial. 1, 2, 3, 4. Explain yourself to me, because I am a man that's trying to start a family. I'm begging you, baby, cut out that off-the-wall jive. If you don't treat me better, could it be your funeral and my trial? We first got together, it was on one Friday night. We spent 2 lovely hours, the world was alright. Begging you, baby, cut out that off-the-wall drive. If you don't treat me better, gonna be your funeral and my trial.
Come on, kid. And everything was in it. The way my baby loved me, it's all I said down. He loved to heal the sick. He loved to raise the dead. You might think I'm joking, boy. Believe what I say. Begging you, baby, cut out that off the wall jive. You don't treat me better. Gonna be your funeral at my trial. Sonny boy. Well, you know, we love playing blues, and we like playing the classics as well as stuff that we've written over the years. But an evening with you beautiful people would not be complete without performing at least one B.B. King number. Riley B.B. King. Yes, the Backtrack Blues Band had the privilege of opening concerts for B.B. King here in Florida on multiple occasions. It was quite something to reflect on. The thing that struck me, he was so professional. Of course, he's a great musician. We all know that. But what struck me is the way he treated people backstage. Signed autographs for hours for his fans, talked to everybody. B.B. was a real sweetheart, a really good human being. And I've always said if I could be half as professional as B.B. King, I would have had a good career. So he's an amazing human being. Kid, you think you can live up to all that?
Let's go.
Yes, Woke up this morning, people. My baby had to go. Well, I feel so bad. I'm all alone, yes. Ain't hit nobody, people. Come home to but me, well. Ain't hit nobody, people. Come home to but me, well. My baby, she's gone. I'm in misery, yes. Oh, baby, well, I'm all alone. Oh, baby, I'm all alone. Ain't had no love and well, since my baby been gone, yes. This morning, my baby wasn't gone. Well, woke up this morning, people. My baby had to go. Well, I feel so bad. I'm all alone. Well, I'm a cross-cut saw, yes sir. Drag me across your lawn. I'm a cross-cut saw, drag me across your lawn. I'll cut your wood so easy for you. Can't help but say hot dog. Some call me wood cutting Sam, some call me wood cutting Jim. I'll cut your wood so easy for you. Won't be back again. I'm a cross-cut saw, drag me across your lawn. I'll cut your words so easy for you. Can't help but say hot dog.
Kid Royal also, B.B. King there.
And you're looking good, too.
I'll take it all. Give it to me.
All right, we're gonna do a little blues jam thing right now for you. Just want you to know how much we've appreciated being with you guys this evening. And as the night draws to a close, would you please follow us on Facebook, social media, Backtrack Blues Band. Yeah, after 45 years, we're desperate to develop a following. So all you guys, come on down. We've paid our dues. Right, Michael? We've paid our dues. Oh, Lord. Anyway, this is, again, a song we wrote long ago when we were young and naive. Because it's a love song that suggests that even though things go wrong, of course, they'll always work out in the end. She'll come back. Well, you know, when you're 28 years old, you assume every woman's going to come back. But once you get past 40, not really. No, she's not coming. Well, yeah. When you get 80, you don't even remember her name, Max. So come on, let's be real. But anyway, foolishness aside, it's called You'll Come Back Someday. From the five. You say you're gonna leave me, pack your bags today. You find a brand new man to take you far away. But look, woman, listen to what I'm saying. You may be leaving that girl, you come back someday. Since you met him, baby, your life has been a dream. You spend all in money and buys you pretty things. But look, woman, listen to what I'm saying. You may be leaving that girl, you come back someday. I know you will.
lesson from your past. You may love it now, girl, but how long will it last? Look, woman, listen to what I'm saying. You may be leaving now, girl, or you come back someday. Sonny Charles will be waiting, baby. Oh, yeah. All right, thank you. All right. Well, we've had a great time with you tonight, and we hate to say goodbye, but I know you guys have been a great audience. Thank you so much. Please remember Backtrack Blues Band. Come on, y'all, please. Yeah, we come here to Funky Biscuit. We will lay down the blues. You ain't gonna hear no rock and roll or soul here. This is a straight up blues. And we know you like it because we like it. We love the blues. And so thank you for sharing your time with us this evening. It's been marvelous. We're gonna bring Kid Royal up to do one final number. And we're gonna kind of take it down. You know, we've been lifting you. Now we're gonna set you down and let you go home with a positive attitude and a calm disposition. This is called Times is Hard.
Times is hard, yes. I've got my woman by my side. Well, times is hard, yes. I've got my woman by my side. Well, if she don't wanna love me, well, I think I might break down and cry. And when she hold me, well, I said she puts my soul on fire. when she hold me well. I said she puts my soul on fire. She wraps those loving arms around me. I swear I couldn't get much higher, Lord, no. Sonny Charles, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, friends. Thank you. Funky Biscuit, thank you so much. We are the Backtrack Blues Band. Thank you. We've had a wonderful evening with you. Until next time, we'll see you. And thank you again. Thank you.
Y'all want to hear one more song tonight? I said, do y'all want to hear one more song tonight? Are you with us? I think you are.
All right, we're going to send this one out to our good friend Lucky Peterson, blues band from Florida. No longer with us, but we send our love his way. It's called Help Me Just This Time.
shows in Arkansas. Work Dallas. Shows in Arkansas. When I collect my pay, and that's when I'll give you a call. Help me, baby. Help me just this time. Help me, baby. Help me just this time. I'll get myself together, and then I'll move on down the line. Thank you. Help me just this time. Thank you, Funky Biscuit. Thank you, Boca Raton. You guys are wonderful. And don't forget us, Backtrack Blues Band. We want to come back and party with you sometime soon. Thank you. Thank you so much.